Alright, so the title of the video is Vector Analysis, Dot Product between Vectors. We have the following problem. Let U be this vector 3, 3 and W 3, 0. What is the angle theta formed between the two vectors U and W? And we have this picture so you can see vector U is this one and vector W is this one, and W lives vector W lives in the x-axis. And basically we would like to find the angle shaped between the two vectors U and W. So how do we do that? We take, first of all, we need a formula that involves the angle theta somehow. So we know that the dot product between the two vectors is given by this formula. So U times W, this is the dot product, is the modulus of U, the length of U, times the length of W, times cos theta, where theta is the angle formed between the vectors U and W. So from here, apparently, we can solve with respect to cos theta. So cos theta is U dot product W over length of U times length of W. Now, we take the inverse function of cosinus. So we have this arc cos, and then we have cos theta. So these are two are inverse functions. But first of all, I have also arc cos of U times W over norm of U times norm of W over there. Because arc cos and cos are inverse functions, I get here theta at the left hand side, and at the right hand side I have arc cos U times W over length of U times length of W. Now I can do calculations on the side, so I have U times W, U is 3, 3, and W is 3, 0. So this is 3 times 3 plus 3 times 0. So this is 9. So this is 9. Now let me compute the norm of U. So this is 3 squared plus 3 squared. So this is square root of 18. So this is 3 times square root of 2. And of course the length of W is 3. Now I can substitute in this formula. So I obtain that theta is arc cos of U times W is 9. The modulus of U is 3 times square root of 2 times modulus of W is 3. So theta is arc cos 1 over square root of 2 arc cos square root of 2 over 2. Now we have to think a function. We have to think which angle, if I take a cos of an angle, which angle gives me square root of 2 over 2. So from here, apparently, theta is pi over 4 or 45 degrees. Why? Because cosinus of pi over 4 is square root of 2 over 2. So if I take the inverse function, pi over 4 is arc cos of square root of 2 over 2. Consequently, the angle between the two vectors is 45 degrees or pi over 4 rad. So again, I have a formula that gives me the indirectly the angle, this formula. I solve with respect to the cos theta. Then I substitute the computations in the numerator and the denominator, and I use the properties of the arc cos function in order to get back and obtain my angle. So in this example, the angle between two vectors is 45 degrees. Somebody would guess from the shape that okay, if you take two vectors that are vertical, that are perpendicular, the angle is 90 degrees. So here it should be half of it. But this is just an intuition. You need to use a formula in order to obtain this result. This is one of the most simplest results I could produce, and a good introduction to vectors and angles between vectors. I hope that you enjoyed this video and have a nice Sunday.